All right, well, how'd you like to power your house and save some money?
Sounds pretty good. You know who has the answer to this? There's only one person who can answer this for this. That would be Jennifer Kraus. She tells us what you need to do and why you need to act quickly.
Inside the window on the dining room.
People who've gone solar say it allowed them to lower their electric bills or even bring down those bills to zero. But it's a costly investment. The tax credit, though, helps with the big purchase.
You can save thousands of dollars with the solar tax credit, which applies to things like solar panels for producing electricity or solar heating. The trick is you must buy it and you must install the system before the end of the year, and you can't lease any of the components.
For example, it costs about $30,000 to install a typical system. The tax credit would reduce that expense to close to $20,000.
There's no denying that solar is a major investment, and the process for going solar can be pretty involved. That's why it makes sense to do your research up front, check with your city and or state beforehand to see if they have any specific requirements.
So how do you find a good solar installer? Get at least 3 bids. Start by looking at companies recommended by your neighbors and make sure they have good online reviews. Go local. Find established companies in your area with expertise about the permitting process. A caution here, avoid door-to-door sales. All too often, they're not a local company with a brick-and-mortar location. If you're ever approached by a salesperson, ask plenty of questions to make sure they're with a reputable company.
Once you find an installer you want to work with, ask them if they can have your system installed and up and running by the end of 2025 in order for you to get the credit.
After signing a contract, the installer will generally get the necessary permits, get approval from your utility company, install the panels, schedule inspections, and finally, get your utility company to connect your panels to the grid. And this needs to all happen by December 31st to make sure that you get the credit.